Welcome to Harvey's weekly football show. How are you doing tonight, Harvey?
I'm doing okay.
How well did we do last week, man, in college football?
Well, we got one game left to go, and it's North Carolina and Texas Christian. They play later tonight. If Texas Christian wins, you'll go 10-5, and I'll go 8-7. So
10
that's
and 5. I'll take it.
well. Right now I'll take 8-7. At one time it looked like I was going to do pretty bad. There was a couple. We went some of the losses. Me and you both lost. You know, They were some good games, though. Texas and Ohio State lived up to its 14-7. I mean, that's pretty good. Two high-powered teams, and looked like that was a defense. Defense won that game. Yeah,
Defensive battle, absolutely, man. And now
yeah,
we're started on the NFL this season. So
yeah,
we got
yeah. They
seven
do.
NFL games, 15 college games. Football's back in it, man. Football's back.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll start with college football, Harvey. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, man. Friday, September the 5th, we got James Madison traveling to Louisville, 7 p.m. on ESPN2. Louisville is 14.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Who you going with, Harvey?
Oh, I'll go with Louisville.
I think they're gonna have a better team than Kentucky this year,
I
in my
think
opinion.
Louisville. I mean, I know their schedule, but I think Louisville will be a pretty good team.
Yep. I think Louisville's gonna be quite good. Yep. All
Yeah,
right, man. We got number 12 Illinois traveling to Duke, 12 p.m. Saturday on ESPN. Illinois is 2.5 point favorites. I figured there'd be more favorites than that, but I'm going with Illinois. Who you going with?
that's what when it's like that. It's usually like a pick'em game, but I think Illinois is my pick.
All right, Harvey. We got Baylor coming off a loss to Auburn, traveling to number 16 SMU, 12 p.m. on the CW network. And SMU's 3 point favorite. So I'm gonna go with SMU, Harvey. Who you going with?
I'm like you. I think to me, if Baylor had beat Auburn, I would have picked them. But I watched a little bit of SMU, and I think SMU got more firepower.
You was impressed with what you seen. All right, man. We got Iowa and Iowa State, number 22. Iowa State's at Iowa State. That's at 12 p.m. on Fox. Possibly the game of the week, maybe. And Iowa State's 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Cyclones. I'm going with Iowa State.
I will too. I think here the last several years, Iowa State's been their program's been a little bit more up than Iowa. So and where it's at home, which really sometimes don't matter, but I like Iowa State at home though.
All right, man. We got Oklahoma State traveling to number 7 Oregon, 3:30 p.m. on the CBS and Paramount Plus network. Oregon's 28.5 point favorites. I'm going with Oregon Ducks. Who you going with, Harvey?
Well, I would have to go with Oregon too.
All right, man. This game's gonna piss some Kentucky fans off, but it's all good. We got number 21 Ole Miss traveling to Kentucky, 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Ole Miss 10.5 point favorites. I'm going with Ole Miss easily. Who you going with, Harvey?
I I believe Ole Miss has got a little bit better firepower. Last year, Kentucky beat Ole Miss, but a turnover can make a difference. And I think if Ole Miss takes care of the ball, they win. Simple as that.
Yep. All right, man. We got Kansas traveling to Missouri, 3:30 p.m. Saturday on ESPN2. Missouri 6.5 point favorites. I'm going with the SEC team. I'm going with Mizzou. Who you going with?
You go with who?
Mizzou, Missouri.
I go with Missouri too. I think Missouri will be one of the better teams in the SEC. I believe they'll be better in the SEC than what they probably think.
Yep. I think Missouri will be decent this year.
Yeah.
This is an interesting game. Harvey, USF traveling to number 15 Florida, 4:15 p.m. on the SEC network. Florida 17.5 point favorites, but USF was also not favorites against Boise State and beat them. But I'm going Florida. I'm going with the Gators. Who you going with?
I was I watched I watched them play Boise State, and I can't believe they beat them like they did. And so this could be a tricky game, but I'll still have to pick Florida.
Yep. Was you impressed with what you seen from USF?
Yeah, I was impressed with South Florida, man. I mean, I was impressed with them. They've never been with, they've never really been a bad football pro. They've been a pretty good football pro.
All right, man. We
But
got North Carolina traveling to Charlotte. That's at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus. North Carolina is projected to win that game, so I'm going with North Carolina. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think North Carolina, I don't know what happened tonight. If they beat, they beat Texas Christian, then I think this could be Bill Belichick's first win. I don't know about tonight, but who knows?
All right, we got number 11 Arizona State traveling to Mississippi State. 7:30 p.m. on ESPN2, and Arizona State's 6.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Sun Devils. I'm going with Arizona State. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's what I'm going. I watched Mississippi State Saturday, but I think Arizona State's got
Too much firepower.
better offense.
Yep.
They're for
All
real.
right. We got number 14 Michigan traveling to number 18 Oklahoma. 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Oklahoma's 5.5 point favorites. This is my game of the week, and I'm going with the. Ah man, I'm going with Michigan. Who are you going with, Harvey?
You go with Michigan, I'll go with OU. I go. You go with Michigan, I'll go with Oklahoma.
That's a
That's a toss up, buddy.
that's a tough one, man.
And no doubt, game of the week. I think.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, maybe Iowa State and Iowa. All right, we got Boston College
Yeah,
traveling to Miss. What'd you say? What'd you
that's a.
say?
I said you got Boston College and Michigan State.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to read off, and then you said something. So,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
outside, so that was a vehicle going up.
Oh, it's all good, man. All right, we got Boston College traveling to Michigan State. 7:30 p.m. on NBC and the Peacock Network, and Michigan State is 4.5 point favorites. So I'm going with Michigan State. Who you going with, RV? This is another pick'em game.
Boston College, I think, would be pretty good too. But I want to pick with you. I'm on Michigan State.
All right, we got Stanford traveling to BYU Saturday night, 10:15 p.m. on ESPN. BYU's 19.5 point favorites. I'm going with BYU, man.
Yeah, I'm going with BYU too. Speaking of that, we got one more on here that you left out.
What is it?
You put Virginia, North Carolina State.
No, I didn't.
You did?
Nope.
Well, okay.
I mean, we can pick that one though.
Yeah, we can pick that one. Yeah,
Who is it? North Carolina State and who?
I'm gonna
Virginia?
pick Virginia beat North Carolina State. I don't know what you want. It'll be a good
I-
game.
I'll go with Virginia. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll take care of our college.
Yeah, I didn't even see that game on the list, but it's all good.
Okay, so that makes 15 games we got there.
Yep. Sorry, man.
That's okay.
All right, man. Now we're down to the NFL. We got 7 games, bro. What's your game of the week in the NFL?
Huh?
Just looking at the schedule, what's your game of the week in the NFL?
Probably Lions and Packers.
I'm gonna go with
Of
the
the ones we got on here, probably Lions and Packers.
I'm gonna go Baltimore and Buffalo.
That, yes, that's another one I had to study on who I was going to pick too.
I don't think
Another
it
reason,
takes it. You can study all you want to on that one. That's a toss up game, man.
Chiefs and the Chargers is real
That's
good
gonna be
too.
a good one too. That's gonna be a good game. Yep. Well, you ready to get started, man?
Oh yeah,
All right, man. We got the Dallas Cowboys after they traded Micah Parsons for a bag of chips, traveling to Philadelphia at 8:20 p.m. on NBC and the Peacock Network, and Philadelphia 7.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Eagles by a million. Who you going with, her?
I don't think it's going to be any contest. If be the upset of the year if the Cowboys beat the Eagles, but Eagles are Super Bowl champions, and to me, they're the division champions, and unless somebody beats them, they're still the division champions. And right now, I would pick them about almost every game they play. Right now, to me they that good. They're the team to beat still yet, I believe.
Yep. All right, man. We got the defending AFC champions, Kansas City, traveling. They're not traveling because they're playing this game in Brazil, playing
Yeah,
against the Chargers, 8 p.m. on YouTube, and Kansas City's 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Chiefs by a field goal. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. It's that'd be interesting. I'm gonna watch that. That'd be a good game too.
All right, man. We got the Bengals, Cincinnati. Bengals of Cincinnati. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Cleveland Browns Sunday at 1 p.m. on Fox. Cincinnati's 5.5 point favorites. Um, I'm going with the Browns, man. We're gonna beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati
one of
couldn't. Me
my
and you
favorite
score
teams against
touchdowns
one
on
of your
Cincinnati.
favorite teams. You know that?
What?
One of my favorite teams against one of your favorite teams. This is me and
No,
your
my favorite
rivalry right
team.
here.
I only got one team, and it's the Cleveland Browns. That's my only
That's
team.
true. Well, I love the Bengals too. I always like Dallas too, but I've I've always loved the Bengals. And you picking the Browns? I'm gonna
Yes,
say
sir.
this is the year. Cincinnati starts out bad every year. I say this is the year they don't start out bad. So I'm gonna pick the Bengals. They may let me down again, but I'm gonna pick them again.
Yep.
I
All right,
lost them
man.
last year.
We got a reunion for Justin Fields and Aaron Rodgers. We got Pittsburgh traveling to New York, 1 p.m. on CBS. Pittsburgh's 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Jets. Who you going with, Harvey?
Wow. Oh no. I don't. I mean, that's a good pick. But I like Aaron. I like Aaron Rodgers, so I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
That's a tough one, man.
It
That's a good
is.
one. Justin Fields ain't bad, Harvey.
No, I know that. Oh, he's a good quarterback.
Justin Fields is actually better than Aaron Rodgers right now. Ooh,
Yeah, yeah.
that'll be interesting, man. That'll be interesting for sure. Speaking of interesting, man, we got the Detroit Lions traveling to the Green Bay Packers, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. The Packers are 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Lions. Who you going with, Harvey?
Several years I've had golf as my fantasy pick quarterback, and I've also had Montgomery as one of my running backs last year on my fantasy pick. So I kind of like the Lions. You picking the Lions? Uh, I'll pick the Packers on kind of at Lambeau Field. That's the only reason. Biggest reason I'm picking Green Bay is at Lambeau Field. It's hard for a team to go in there and beat them there, but if anybody can do it, the Lions can.
Yep. All right, man.
Two
We
good
got the
teams.
two good football teams, possibly the
Yeah,
NFC Championship game, possibly,
yeah.
possibly, or
Sorry
divisional
about
round.
that.
No, you're fine. All right, man. We got the Texans traveling to the Rams, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. The Rams are 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Texans.
You're gonna go with the Texans,
I'm gonna tell you why, because Matthew Stafford's back.
huh? Yeah. Well, which one is going to be more important is Matthew Stafford back. I understand that. That could be that. I understand where you're coming from, but who is their backup quarterback? I don't know.
Um, Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo.
You, I I
But
forgot about
Stafford's
Matt
playing,
Stafford.
but the Texans are gonna win.
See the Texans. I would have went with the Texans if Mixon was playing, but Mixon's gonna be out in a few
They
weeks,
got
ain't
Nick
he?
Chubb,
Huh?
former Browns running back Nick Chubb.
And I didn't know that. I want to tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to change my pick. Then I'm going to go with Texas too,
Yep,
because I forgot about Matthew Stafford is a iffy. He's and
iffy.
that's the difference. If he was healthy, I would pick the Rams
Yep,
because of Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's out, and
but they got Nick Chubb, man. Nick Chubb can
yeah,
go.
I forgot about Nick Chubb.
Yep, Nick Chubb can go. Thanks, the Browns. Thank you for signing them back.
It still could be an interesting game.
Yep. Now this is the game of the week, man. This is a possible AFC Championship game or divisional game. They've played each other in playoffs last year. Actually, wasn't it in the divisional
I
round?
think the Bills barely beat them. Yeah,
Yep. So we got a divisional rematch. We got Baltimore traveling to Buffalo, 8:20 p.m. Sunday Night Football on NBC. I can just hear the music. Buffalo's 1.5 point favorites. I'm going with Josh Allen. I'm going with Josh Allen and the Buffalo
one and a
Bills.
half point favorites, not much. Yeah, I want to tell you what. I'll let you have you pick the Bills, and as much as I like Josh Allen,
They're going to win. Josh Allen's at home, bro. Never bet against Josh
he's
Allen
one of the
unless
best
it's against
fantasy
Kansas
quarterbacks.
City.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the upset and pick the Ravens.
I won't call it an upset.
No, it wouldn't be an upset because, but yeah, the Bills. I want to see them get over the hump. I mean, as much as I like the Bengals to go to a Super Bowl, I would like to see the Bills get there at least once. I believe they can get there. They win it.
We'll do 9 games. We'll start
Uh,
doing 9 games instead of 7. So I'm gonna put 2 more games on there.
all right, don't
All right,
matter.
we got the 49ers traveling to Seattle, 4:05 p.m. on Fox Sunday, and that's on San Francisco's 2.5 point favorite. So I'm going with the 49ers. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will too.
All right, then we'll pick the Monday night game. Monday night, Minnesota traveling to Chicago, 8:15 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. Minnesota's 1.5 point favorites. I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Who you going with, Harvey?
I won't go with the Vikings too. That's another NFC North.
Yeah,
rivalry.
NFC North. Yep.
Yeah, uh, you know that division may be the best division in the NFL.
Uh, I would say it's up there. I think
Close.
it's AFC North might be pretty good. AFC North, you got three, three possible playoff teams. I can't say four because the Browns ain't making playoffs.
Never know. Yeah. Cleveland not all that far behind them. I mean, last year Cincinnati came close to making the
They're
playoffs.
far behind by one thing. They don't have the quarterback.
Well, yeah, but I still say if they'd kept Mayfield, is Flacco starting for them?
Yep, Flacco will do really good against that Cincinnati defense, I believe. That's
I think that I've said all along. I think the Browns made a good move bringing him back there, and I know he's getting up there. And hey, he has a Super Bowl ring, so
he got them
and
to the
I think
playoffs 2 years ago.
yeah, he I think he's going to be a big help to those young quarterbacks.
Yep, Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. Yeah.
I believe they will. I believe they will. So that was a good
Yeah.
move.
What?
That was a good move by bringing him back.
Yeah, I think Sanders could be good. We'll see.
I think yeah,
He's young though, so we'll see.
you got to listen to him. He's
Yep,
got the
they got a good
talent.
mentor in Joe Flacco though. Definitely. So we got North
Be
Carolina Chiefs.
interesting. You know, it'll be interesting. See, we'll it'll be a while. It'll be a while. Maybe the first couple 4 or 5 weeks before we'll find out really who's who and who ain't. You know,
Yep. First week, don't tell you nothing. I remember when
no.
New Orleans went off to a hot start 2-0, and then they
Oh
lost
yeah,
a bunch.
yeah.
Yep. I think the Giants. Hey, I just want to tell people the Giants will have a better record than the Dallas Cowboys this year.
It's a good possibility.
The Giants
And
will have a better record than the
I
Dallas.
think I think Washington will give Eagles all they want to for that division title.
They added Deebo Samuel at wide receiver. They got another Pro Bowl wide receiver with Scary Terry. They got a running game. I mean, they got Austin Eckler at running back. Got Rodriguez from Kentucky. They got a hell of a defense. That's a tough team, man.
They
Washington
was
is.
close last year. You know that.
Yep. Hey, Green Bay's up there now with Micah Parsons.
Oh,
I know
Green,
I didn't
no,
pick them.
that's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
know I didn't pick them against Detroit, but Green Bay's up there.
Hey,
The
what a
Lions is
division!
up there.
Minnesota, Detroit, and Green Bay. They was tough last year.
The Lions is up there too.
And the Browns,
Minnesota having a
Browns wasn't
young
all that far
quarterback.
behind them. Yeah,
Minnesota having a young quarterback could hurt them.
yeah.
San Francisco, we're not talking about the 49ers. The 49ers could be back. Brock Purdy's pretty good.
Who was who you think is a maybe the best team right there? I know it's his first week. Well, Matthew Stafford's hurt. You know that his bad back.
Let me see week
That's
one. We'll get back
uh,
to that next week.
uh,
We'll get back to that
yeah,
next week.
we'll see because that division could be up for grabs big time. Yeah,
Yep.
I really do. I believe any one of those four teams can win that division because I think it's that close. All four of them that close. I don't know about Arizona, but still they'll be that close.
Yep.
It's my opinion.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's gonna be
And,
close for sure.
and I think, but I think Texas is probably head and shoulders above everybody in their division.
Yeah.
You
I don't see
really
any
believe?
decent teams in that division. I don't think the Jaguars will be much. I don't see the Colts being much. Yeah. That might
They're
be the
heavily
week.
favored. They would be heavily favored right now to win that division.
Yeah, the AFC South and the NFC South is both terrible. I think the Tampa Bay will win the NFC South, in my opinion.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Baker
I agree.
Mayfield, Baker threw
Yeah.
like 40 touchdowns last year.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I mean, that's just me. He's one of the, he's good. He's good. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He's right
He's
up there
top
with Lamar.
10.
He is one of the best. I mean, I don't see how you let somebody like it go. I mean, I
That
just
wins
don't.
you a playoff game in Pittsburgh.
That's what I'm saying. But it's who? But who are we? Me and you. We don't run the teams.
I couldn't do worse than what the Browns have done the last 30 years.
No,
Or the Dallas Cowboys.
that's right.
The
Dallas
Cowboys
needs
have
to go, Dallas needs to go back to what Dallas needs to go back what made them good in the '90s.
didn't
They ain't been nothing since the '90s.
he fired Johnson after winning 2 Super Bowls, didn't he?
Well, Switzer was not bad too, but even though Switzer was good, he should have never fired Jimmy Johnson. He should have just let him go. To me, Jerry Jones should have took a page out. Steinbrenner of the Yankees, he owned the Yankees baseball team. Steinbrenner to me, he had a problem with the Yankees had a problem. But then he finally got him a manager that knows what he was doing, and he let that manager manage the team, and they won like 4 World Series, all because he sat back and didn't say nothing and let them do it. And that's what Jerry Jones needs to do, and he should have done that. He done that for a few times when he had Johnson and Switzer. He did back off some, but he should have backed off a whole lot more. Who they probably could have won 6 or 7 Super Bowls with
he?
Johnson.
Jerry
They
Jones is
had,
a nut.
I mean, they had it. They had it.
Yep. And they got the talent now, and they got rid of a generational defensive player and Michael
That's what I'm
Parsons
saying.
for a bag of chips. They got two
That,
first round picks, but them first round picks are going to be basically second round picks because the Packers are going to be good every year.
yeah,
And they got an old defensive tackle. That guy's about to be 30. He's
yeah,
4 years older than Michael Parsons.
yeah. It's all
They
about. I mean, if you got a guy there, the architect of your defense, I mean, you've got the money. You got to try. I mean, you got to try to keep him. Got to give him what he wants. If he's your
exactly,
main
man.
man, I mean,
Exactly.
gee,
I won't get you on a big rant, man. I think you're
yeah.
speaking for all the Cowboys fans out there, though. But I appreciate everybody that listened. Oh, you go ahead. Go say what you.
Well, truth is the truth, isn't it?
Absolutely, man.
I love the
I
Dallas. I love the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't care to tell it where I see it.
That's the way you need to be, man. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Cowboys are terrible. Hey, let's get
yeah,
on the Cowboys rant next week. Let's especially after the the blowout we're gonna see Thursday.
yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be bad. I appreciate everybody for listening. Check out Harvey's weekly football show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on nighthawk-radio.com. Check out Nighthawk Radio on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and Facebook. And give Harvey Everidge a call. No, I don't give Harvey a call. I'm joking. You can check out his OnlyFans, though. Give him a message on OnlyFans. Everybody have a good night and God bless.
Bless